Good afternoon, peeps. It feels like forever since I last saw you guys. I hope you're all doing really well. I know it's a bit of a weird one today. It's game on, game off, rain on, rain off, you know, one of those kind of days. So I guess I promised you a chat about females and their menses. Oh yeah, guys, don't turn off. This is really important. Males, females, you guys kind of need to know this, especially male PTs that are just starting out and females in general who are just starting to exercise. So a couple of weeks ago, a little bit of overshare for you. Obviously I came off. That was my week of period done. Well, the bleedy bit, the menses bit. And then the week after, you feel like poop. Guaranteed poop. So I call it my week. And that's exactly what it is. Your body's still recovering from losing that blood. Yeah, there's not much. I think there's like a grand total of an egg cup or something. I think once upon a time I found out. But it's still a massive drain on your body. And when you go back into lifting weights and doing whatever else it is that you want to do, be it standard exercise or just a daily thing, you will feel like crud. It is almost guaranteed for most women. So you get that. It's not because you're female that you're weak. It is literally hormonal problems, or not even problems. It's like an imbalance that your body's trying to fix. It's a recovery week. So go gently on that week after your menses. Guys, if you sync up with your girlfriend, your wife, whatever, good luck. We've noticed some other sync-ups, but I'll talk about those maybe in a later date. I've got to think it through before I can talk about those ones. That's not to do with my husband, so we're all good. But yeah, so when you go back the week after you've been on, don't kick yourself for not being able to do those lifts. Don't punish yourself for not being able to go for as long or as strong as you had been previously. It's really important that you realise that you really need to replenish your iron levels at this stage. It's not even anemia, it is just a replenish of iron levels. So stuff like, alright, it's a good excuse to drink Guinness, but obviously not to excess. Drinking to excess never does anyone any good, trust me. But it's things like eating more garlic, eating more green leafy stuff, so your kales and stuff like that. And yes, I am omnivorous. I'm actually a freegan, but I'll explain that in a sec. But do eat more meat if you do eat meat. If you don't, then make sure you top up on your proteins, like your cheeses, your tofus. That kind of stuff is all really, really good for you. Your nuts, anything that has obviously got a higher protein content will really help too. But like I said, specifically is your iron. Garlic is a fantastic one for this. So do be kind to yourself and understand if your client is feeling weak and she might let slip that she had a bit of a rough one last week. Then be a bit more sympathetic. She's not gone downhill. It's not that you can't do it. It is literally because your body is in recovery mode. But then it starts to pick up again. So after you've had your menses, then you've had your week, and then you'll start to pick up again following that. I swear, that one. And then you come to the week just before you're due on, and life is pretty much fantastic again. And your energy levels are, I'd say, more balanced. Not perfect, never are, but they'll be more balanced. As long as you're eating clean, sleeping right, all of these things will obviously help ameliorate the symptoms of your week, but at the same time, just be aware of it. It is totally natural and it happens to all women that haven't been through the menopause, and that's a totally different story, and we'll probably get into that another day. Or to be fair, if you've got a specific request on that one, do let me know. But I can also put you in contact with some fantastic people that like Kate RH, who know so much about menopause and perimenopause and all of that stuff. Obviously I've still got a few more years before we do that, but when it comes to it, I'll be totally prepped and I'll be ready to go too. But the week after your menses, do not panic, ladies. It's crap. But there's nothing wrong with you and you've not gone backwards. If you have to, go back to a lighter set of weights, go back to a lighter lift, increase your reps, drop the load if you have to. You might be lucky and it might not affect you. It certainly affects me and I feel poop every time. So on that note, don't kick yourself. Keep pushing through. We can do this together. Remember, we are stronger. Motivation technically doesn't exist, but it is a state of mind. And on that note, peeps, I shall catch you later, staters. Mwah.